truth, dare, spin, bottle. You know how to ball, I know Aristotle. Today was a fairy tale, I wore a dress. You wore a dark gray t-shirt. Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all that's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, 'cause we were both young when I first saw you. Hey guys.
Hey you guys.
This is an emergency episode of Good Children. I thought I'd never see the day that we shot an episode
and we almost
promptly.
We almost
missed it.
We were about to sit down to start recording and we got a text. Taylor is engaged. And
this episode was supposed to come out not today. This
probably like a month and a half.
And yet we had to get this one done because this is a big deal for the culture. Whether you are a Swiftie, whether you are truly even a Taylor hater, I'm sorry, the world spins on the axis of Taylor Swift somehow against all odds at all times.
And you know what? Even for those Taylor haters out there, we're going to be talking about engagements in general. So if that's something that you're even interested in, if you're not interested in even dating,
the concept of engagement,
then it's going to be tough.
Then it's going to be tough. But it's
a little something for everybody.
A little something for everybody. A big something for the Swifties.
In some way, she really is a feeder, and
certainly Swifties are gainers. Swifties are gainers,
gaining knowledge, gaining experiences.
Yeah,
I think I've gained a lot of romantic experiences through Taylor Swift.
I would say as well. I've learned a lot. I've learned more than I could possibly ever count.
Well, I mean. So if I was to sit down and listen to the Torture Poets Department from top to bottom, I would learn a lot. That's a whole class. I want you to be honest. Did you ever think that this day was actually going to come?
Yeah, listen, I have to say, like, as much as a Taylor fan as I've been throughout my life, here's the thing about me and celebrities. I love them. I care about them. I pay attention to them. I don't really usually give a single flying F about their like romantic relationships. Like Taylor, the least interesting thing about that girl for me from day one has ever been who she's dating. Like, why would I care about a man? You know what I mean? Like, I never really You know me, like with recording artists, like, don't put a man behind a microphone ever. I'm like
I tell Joe to listen to a male artist. He's like, I think I'm gonna skip this one.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for me. So to associate Taylor with men has always just bored me. But I've always assumed the day would come for her, you know? But then she had me second guessing that when Midnights came out. She kept saying, I don't want to be married. No. I don't want to be a bride. All you keep asking is when I'm going to be his bride.
But poor Joe.
I don't know.
I can't speak on that relationship because I actually didn't really know much about that relationship. And who am I? Who am I to talk about any relationship? I don't think that
Joe Alwyn is like punching the air right now. No. It feels like that relationship ended when it had to.
I'm sorry though, if I was Joey, I'd be punching something knowing that Midnights did exist and hearing those songs being like, I never want to get married, and you were the person that she was with during the time that she released that, and now suddenly
a couple years
later she's gonna be in a poofy dress walking down an aisle.
It's gonna be really
you think
surreal.
It's gonna be poofy?
Well, like, here's the thing. And we're going to get parasocial here in ways I don't approve of. But, like, I never even anticipated seeing an engagement shoot.
No.
Like, it actually really shocked me to open up Instagram and see, like, a florally engagement photo situation. Like, that just seems like, whoa, okay, we're going to take this with publicity. Like, it's not just going to be a little private matter.
No. And it's like I saw those pictures and we both said, it's like that girl's name was Samantha and she was in my math class and she just posted those pictures. There was nothing super special about the pictures itself. They were gorgeous. Gorgeous. They looked amazing.
But very, very normal. Very normal.
And I do want to just preface now at this point, about 4 minutes in, you're looking at your English teacher
English teacher,
and your gym teacher.
We were like, wait, that's us.
It literally is
literally us. That's what this whole podcast is.
At the end of the day, it's like,
I
guess I am Travis Kelce and you're Taylor
Swift in this situation. Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so.
I think honestly, I listened to some of that podcast he did. I could see that as us.
That's really sweet. That's really kind.
I could see that as
but
us.
honestly, like I think that a lot of the times you will say something and I'd say, what is that?
And
What's that word?
I'm like, you know what that means, baby.
I'm like, you're right, babe. You're right.
No, but you are the one who teaches me about sourdough bread. So at least you have that. You know,
Correct.
You're the baker in our relationship.
And you are a songwriter.
In some ways. In some ways I tried.
But neither of us like cats.
That's not true. You like cats, and also I like cats. We actually we have to get to the bottom of that actually out of the gate. I have been having really emotional moments with cats lately.
Yeah.
And then whenever I do start liking a cat, I think of the fact that you love cats.
Yeah.
And you also put on a front about not liking them.
I don't know what it is about
It's a
saying that you
performance.
don't like cats. It's a performance. It's like cool to not like cats for certain
Right.
people.
Well, it's just like I honestly think it comes back to childhood. I think it's like my mom's disdain for the fact that we had a cat.
Yeah.
Like it's just inherited trauma.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Your cat sucked.
He sucked.
Your cat
Ozzy
sucked. May he
Ozzy
rest.
sucked a lot. He was never around.
No.
He was very nasty.
So nasty.
He
like
was so nasty.
If I'm being honest, walking into your house sometimes I get scared.
Yeah, just
because it was his house.
It was his house. Well, that's
And,
how
like,
cats operate.
Correct.
I've learned to really like that about the reason
Yeah.
I actually like cats now is because I appreciate boundaries.
Yeah.
And I appreciate how boundaried cats are. Like I think I now would be an amazing cat owner because
Yeah.
I would leave that cat the fuck alone.
And,
Like when it wants to come near me, it can, but I don't like it. It has its own life. I have my own life,
Mm-hmm.
and when we link up, we link up. Otherwise, we are roommates.
That's what it is. It's when you can learn the differences between a cat and a dog. Like you're not you can go up to a cat, but if the cat's laying down on the floor and it's looking at you, you sit down in the seat. Let the cat come to you.
Yes.
Let it nudge its head against you.
Yes. It's not up to you.
No, it's not up to you. But
Just like my dog. Just like Otto.
Joe,
Otto has taught me that.
I will say a few things. Although Otto is also very sweet, has such sweet tendencies. I would say Toto was the odd man out here. I think that there is an energy in your home.
It's
for
my mom.
Animals.
It's my mom. It's the way my mom raises things.
Yeah,
it's
I
me and
guess.
Amanda as well.
Yeah.
There's a sickness that's inherited.
There is a sickness, but you know what? At the end of the day, very cute, sweet animals that are raised in that home. Just aside from Ozzy, may he rest.
Yeah.
But yes, I take back what I said. I do like cats, and I guess that is a similarity we share with Taylor Swift.
I guess so.
Good children.
I'm Joe Hegyes.
And I'm Andrew Muscarella.
And this is Good Children.
We spent the past 25 years growing together.
And now it's time for us to finally grow up. Today we said it, we're talking about Taylor Swift's engagement and the rest of the world's engagements.
Yeah, so it's just like, what are we going to do about that? You know, Swifties rise.
We have lived through many engagements in our lives. We've seen some of our best friends get married. We've gone to those weddings. We've talked about those weddings.
Yeah.
We have said it all when it comes to weddings. But what we don't talk about very often is engagements.
And I don't think we've actually ever talked about how we would want to be engaged.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I mean, not that I'm even really thinking about that right now.
Right.
How does that work?
What, for gay men?
Yeah.
I think it's up to, this is actually, was it you who I was speaking to about this recently, about the concept of getting engaged?
No.
Maybe it was Garrett. I was talking about the idea, like, for me as a gay man, and this is completely my own opinion, and I don't want to project this onto anybody else. I think some of the stereotypical roles in traditional engagements and weddings feel really crazy to be a gay guy participating in. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to walk down an aisle. I don't want to walk down an aisle at my wedding.
Yeah.
I don't want anything of that. I don't want like a wedding party.
Yeah.
I want a party.
Yeah.
But I don't want like groomsmen and bridesmaids.
Yeah.
That seems like a little bit like this isn't for me.
Because you know what? What I'm thinking too, it's not for you, but also at the same time, there's a lot of hands. there's a lot of hands that are involved. And, you know, sometimes the dresses are stressful, getting people into dresses.
Yeah.
The suits are stressful.
Yeah.
Show up how you want to show up.
Yes.
Let's go away, though. Like, I would say a bachelor party could be fun.
Sure, that'd be fun. I just don't like I think the traditions, I'm saving those for straight people, and you guys can have them. And I'm obsessed with them. I enjoy watching them. But I'm like, that just seems like I'm taking on a task I was originally looped out of. So for an engagement, like getting down on one knee, I've never once...
I'll get down on two.
I've never once in my life visualized or fantasized about doing that or being the receiver of an engagement. Like that's not something that's ever... Because the moment I was gay, I was like, okay, not for me. Not for me, and that's okay. Should I get proposed to in such a manner, I would find it sweet, but I don't think I would be upset if that did not happen.
I think an acknowledgement of like should we get married?
That seems fine to me. That's more romantic to me.
Let's get married.
Yeah.
Very that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get on a knee. And who gets the ring? We both get rings.
That's the thing. That's the whole thing.
Because I swear to God, if I'm not wearing a ring on my finger and my partner, I got the ring for them and they don't give me a ring back.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Maybe it's a double engagement. There's one engagement that happens and then there's another that happens.
So
surprising.
It's like you have to both.
Yeah.
So, okay, sure.
It's just kind of like surprise and delight.
I've seen a lot of lesbian couples both propose to each other at the same time without knowing the other person was going to do it.
Now, that
happens a lot in the lesbian community. And you please...
Are they mind readers?
Feel free to fact check me if I'm wrong about that. No, I just feel like I've seen it at least happen 3 times on my Instagram.
Well, actually, that's a good point. If your partner gets down on their knee, and what's holding you back from not getting down on yours?
What if you already also have the ring ready to go?
Even if you didn't have a ring.
You just performatively get down on the knee?
Yeah. Why can't I?
If you got down on your knee and you proposed to me and there wasn't a ring involved, I'd be pretty surprised. I'd be pretty like, oh, okay, so you just want the attention? Like, I'm sorry, so I'm proposing, I'm getting down on one knee, I have a ring.
Yes.
I'm handing it to you.
Yes.
You then say, fuck it, I'm also gonna get down on one knee.
Yes.
And hand you nothing in response.
Yeah. What movie did I What movie did I recently just see? Together? Did you see Together?
No.
Oh, I feel like that happens at the beginning.
Together?
Yeah.
Starring whom?
The Franco.
Oh,
that
horror movie?
That horror movie. One of the worst things I've seen personally.
Okay.
But that's
Alison Brie and Dave Franco?
Neither here nor there. But at the beginning, gets down on a knee, nothing in their hands. No. It was a no. You know? She said no.
Yeah, but you just said you want to do that.
I do want to do that because you know what? For me, I understood. I understood the message there. You're showing love. Sometimes love isn't about the material objects. It's about what comes from the heart.
If you're gonna propose to me without a ring, you should not be getting down on one knee. That's implying ring, and I don't even want the ring.
But why does it have to imply?
Because
ring?
it just simply does. It's just like historically how that works. Like that's what I'm saying. If otherwise, then you're at coffee. You say, "Want to get married?" That's fine.
So it's just on my 2 feet.
Yeah, you stay on your 2 feet or you sit down, but you do not get on one knee unless you have a ring in your pocket.
Noted.
That's just how I feel.
No, and I think that's how a lot of people feel.
And now we could talk about Taylor Swift's ring.
You're right.
How'd you feel about that?
I mean, that bad boy was big. And I just know it was expensive. I mean, listen. If I'm going to have a diamond ring on my finger, I want it to be grandiose.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be grandiose. But that wasn't necessarily like the one I would want. Everyone has their own style, and who am I to judge what they want on their finger?
It's very Taylor's taste.
Yes.
I think I love Taylor Swift. I love her art. Her taste is not the same as mine, and I've accepted that a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Just like my friends' tastes aren't the same as mine. Like I'm like, okay, my girl, she likes her things a certain way, different than I do, but she does like a rock.
She loves a rock. And you know what? Actually, I take back what I said. I would like a big ring, sure. But there is something so sexy about something simple on your finger. A little teardrop diamond.
I feel like this is something that I don't like. You know about this shit, and I don't.
Oh, I know. I know a lot of cuts
and everything. Yeah,
I know the cuts, the trims.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. I think there was a time that maybe in a few years I could be a jeweler.
I could see that for you
because it's part sales.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I mean, I don't need to
You're
necessarily.
You're at sales. You're doing sales for sales.
I'm Zales for Zales. I'm gonna no, Joe. You're gonna look at me, and I'm working at K.
Yeah,
you take kiss. One like a. And I'm gonna be behind.
You're gonna give every person, every client a kiss.
Hey, you guys! Every kiss begins with K. It's normal practice here to make out with me. No, I do think I would if I was in that role. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about the traditional norms, and even gay men aren't even really taking part in it. We're wearing the gold bands. I understand the band. Who said I don't want a little diamond ring?
Men.
I'm worth that.
What do you mean?
I feel like a lot of men aren't wearing a little diamond ring.
No. I don't feel like they aren't. Aren't.
Aren't. Why?
I think that, again, because a wedding is filled with customs that have gone on for hundreds of years, like the white dress symbolizing virginity and the veil and all that. Like, there's a lot of things in weddings.
Who started that custom?
I don't have the iPad. I can't find it.
Who said I can't start a new one?
That's fine. There's just I'm confused.
I'm getting nasty with it. No,
I just feel like you're asking questions and then you're also like just immediately on the attack.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but this is for my future partner. I would like a little teardrop diamond.
A teardrop diamond. Like a full engagement ring you want?
Yeah, full engagement ring.
Okay.
You look at this hand.
It's what your hand is lacking is a teardrop diamond.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I can see that for you.
That would be beautiful. It would be gorgeous. It's weird to not want that.
I don't want that.
And maybe it's a way to like save some bucks. Like,
I don't want that.
Because you know how much rings cost these days?
And that's the whole... Well, because everyone is doing the lab-grown diamond now. So actually the rings are going down in price.
Going down in price.
People's rings are getting bigger and bigger. That price tag is going down and down.
But you know what?
Cubic zirconium.
But you know what? Good
Jimmy
for
Neutron.
them. Good for them. It's
100%
space.
100%. Also, blood diamonds.
But, yes.
I mean, like this is a much better alternative.
It's a much better alternative, but mine's gonna be real. I'm sorry. I just know my ring's gonna be at least $25,000. I don't know who has got it. I don't know who's got that money.
I don't see. I don't get why you need and again, I'm not judging. I just don't get why you need that.
I don't need it.
Okay.
I want it.
Okay. That's a complete answer.
And if it didn't happen for me, I wouldn't be necessarily upset. I would just do, that's interesting.
Oh, so that's how you'd respond to a proposal?
No, I would definitely, take the ring and probably cry and like be emotional because I'm assuming that's yeah.
If it didn't happen, you mean if you're not getting a $25,000 real diamond ring, you'd be upset? If it was like a $15,000 lab-grown diamond situation, gorgeous, you'd have a problem with that.
I wouldn't be upset. I don't think the word interesting connotates that I'm upset. I would just say I'm curious.
You'd be looking into it.
Because I'm sure my partner would know that I was thinking I wanted that.
But don't you so there's no concern over the children who are mining these diamonds for you?
Well, now that you brought that on the table.
Uh-huh.
I'd be interested in labs.
Okay, yeah, good. Okay, but it's not a top priority for you.
It's on the list.
Okay, it's something to consider for you.
It's something to consider. But even if it wasn't $25,000, I know that's a big number. If you were to shave off to 10,
how much is like a standard? Like if you're like a upper middle class American who lives in New York City, how much is your engagement ring?
Do you want me to just put a number on it that I think?
Yeah.
10 to 12K.
Okay. Oh God, you guys, we gotta get a grip.
That's what I'm saying. Go to Europe.
You're not the one saying that. It's so crazy.
That's killing me. I love this podcast because it's every statement that I make, I just go back on it. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Who needs a $25,000 ring when you could just go to Europe? It's crazy. These people are crazy.
I wonder how much tailors cost. Well, I'm sure there will be a People magazine article about it very shortly. We're missing breaking news in real time. Like it's 1:40. That post was posted at 1 p.m. Like we literally are actively missing the news, you guys. So we might be actually 7 news cycles late by the time this comes out at midnight, and we'll probably be delayed. And
you know what? We're the news for some people.
Do you think there's anyone who's listening to this right now who did not know? Like if they woke up this morning, they pressed play on this podcast, and they learned for the first time that Taylor and Travis got engaged?
I would say out of every single person who listens to this podcast, all 10 million.
Yeah.
There's probably 50 people that didn't know.
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
You
and
know,
they like were on flights.
Yeah.
Or they were like in an involuntary hold.
They were on a flight. They had to be on a flight from New York to Australia.
Yeah, and they got off the flight, and first thing they did, they landed in Australia, and they pressed play on this podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're sitting in the airport in shock.
In disbelief. Yeah, no, I would say most people knew, because if you are a Swiftie, and even if you aren't a Swiftie, it's just... Any news outlet is going to be posting about it.
It's pervasive.
Any person is going to be talking about it.
Shares left and right. It's pervasive.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Why does society care so much?
Andrew, we could get into this in a way that's crazy. We're a part of the problem right here.
No, of course.
Now. Because listen, there are plenty of things to talk about
now
in this country, in this globe.
In this, no, I was going to say in this world.
And here we are, filling people's minds with useless information about a private citizen and her private citizen fiance who happen to be entertainers and athletes, and here we are spending hours of our lives devoting our time to it.
Well, yeah.
It's very fascinating. It's Panem circenses. It's bread and circuses. It keeps us occupied. It keeps us busy so we don't revolt. That's been the method for thousands of years. It's what they talk about in the Hunger Games. It's what they talked about in ancient Rome. And it's the same thing. We're all so focused on Taylor and Travis. We're not revolting. Keeping our minds numb with celebrity news. Having opinions even. We shouldn't have opinions on these things. It shouldn't even matter to us. And it does.
Now when you mention it that way, it almost feels premeditated.
You think Taylor's in on it?
It almost feels like...
Sometimes I think that. I hate to go full conspiracy, but sometimes I'm like, when things get really crazy in the world, an album drops from someone, and I'm like, ooh, this feels like a really convenient way to quell us.
I gotta read the news.
I think that's something for you, like for this year. It's something you should get in on. You and my mom both. I'm begging.
Holy crap.
Yeah. The other day my mom asked me, she said, respond quickly to my family group chat. She says, respond fast. Is Georgia a state or a country? No one Google. I said, you need to buy a globe.
Both.
You need to buy a globe. She said, answer. I said, are you asking me about the country or the state? Which one? She said, how did you know that? I said, what do you mean? I went to middle school.
She's like, my son is a genius.
She said that. She said, wow, you really are a genius. I said, what do you mean?
Oh, see that
they didn't teach her a lot at the Mary Louis Academy for Girls and Queens.
No, they didn't. But you know what? She is a very educated woman. But I will also say that it just shows we have some work to do in this country.
America has a problem.
America has a problem and doesn't know that Georgia is also a country.
And I feel like it's in the news a lot.
And I do believe that some people out there don't know that
Georgia
is a country.
How many people of our 10 million just found that out?
Oh, I would say more than that didn't know that Taylor Swift was engaged.
Yes, I'm gonna have to assume more people knew that Taylor and Travis got engaged yesterday than knew that Georgia was also a country in Eastern Europe.
And because people, you'll be like,
right?
Yeah, where are you from? They say Georgia.
You're thinking,
oh my God, Savannah?
Yeah.
Peaches and Cream, Loretta Leda?
Yeah.
American Idol?
I have not heard that name in a long time.
In a really long time.
How is she doing, I wonder?
She's still doing it.
You know that for a fact?
I think I looked her up recently. Has a pretty solid following. I think she's still making music. I don't know political affiliation. I
was wondering that specifically.
I can't speak on that, but I do know that she had that song Georgia Peaches after she...
Georgia Peaches. Is that how it went?
Yeah, that's actually all I know from it. But it stuck with me. So yeah.
Wow.
Maybe she's doing well.
So back to Taylor and Travis.
Back to them.
These two started dating in the spring of 2023, just before or just after. I think just before we saw her at the Eras tour.
I think it was just, you said before?
I think so. I don't know if it was public yet, but I'm pretty sure that's around the timeline.
She had a different je ne sais quoi.
Well, she was Ms.
She was
Ms. And I remember, and people post those videos of her performing, like, Call It What You Want on the Eras tour, like during her breakup period, and you could tell she looks like furious and angry. I have to say, as an empath, I was, and as someone who was 2 rows back from her on that stage at the Eras tour, I felt her energy, and I did not feel good about it.
Joe, I'm gonna say something. I felt like you at the Eras tour.
I was miserable.
What was that?
I was her on stage.
Because I'm the one that witnessed the seizure. What happened to you that night?
I remember just I just remember, I think, and this is why I don't look at concert footage anymore on TikTok or anything. I was so, first of all, we paid more than I'll ever pay for anything again in my entire life, including international flights for those seats. So that was already bogging me down.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, damn, I know every word that this girl is going to say tonight. Like every time she spoke, I was like, oh, there's like, it felt like I was watching a play versus going to a concert, which for her makes sense because she's doing a 3-hour show every single night. It needs to be like bar for bar perfect, or like she can't, like, there's no room for improv when you're doing a show that big. But for me, as someone who was watching the lives nightly, I was like, damn, I really ruined this for myself. I'm not surprised by anything, and I'm not excited by this. The only thing that really gagged me down is when I properly guessed both surprise songs, False God and something else. I'm losing it.
You're losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That
Holy Ground.
There you go.
Holy Ground.
It is... I definitely, maybe that was your energy, now that I can understand that.
Yeah.
Because there was times that you were seated that I was shocked.
No, I did not sit.
I thought you were sitting. I mean,
I don't think I sat.
No?
I didn't sit.
No?
I may have sat during, like, maybe Folklore.
Yeah.
But not for any other reason, because we know Folklore is my favorite album. Just because I was like, it's a time to sit. It was a 3-hour show.
Yes.
I did take a break. I left during Red. I took a walking break during Red.
You did? Were you cruising?
I was cruising MetLife Stadium during Red. I remember that. I needed a second to myself.
Yeah, I get that.
I was feeling very overwhelmed.
Do you think, and I hate to even mention this, I mean, she's moving her body so much. I hate to think, is she going to have arthritis?
Why? I don't know. I'm going to say no.
No.
I'm going to say she is probably working with a team of supreme, incredible doctors and witches that are like keeping her in check at all times.
You're
like,
right.
Every night, I know she said on that podcast, ended with a nice bath. Like she like fully, I mean, she's an athlete.
She's taking care of her body.
Yeah.
Because there are marathon runners out there, they're going to get hip replacements. But I think that for her, she's running marathons.
She's walking
every 2 weeks.
She is walking a marathon on that stage nightly
in those heels
for 2 years. Yeah. But back to the engagement.
Yeah.
Do you think, now I'm just going to go full speculative.
Please.
Full speculative, invasive fan. You imagine he asked Mr. Swift
100%
permission?
I know that Mr. and Mrs. Swift were sobbing.
I'm losing it because I can't even think of Taylor's dad's name. That scares me.
Donna.
That's Donna Kelce.
Donna
Kelce is...
What's Mama Swift?
Andrea Swift. That's
Andrea
Simon
Swift.
Funny. Andrea, and is it Tim?
Tim Swift?
That doesn't sound right. Fuck.
That sucks.
Just fuck me, right? Like, this fucking sucks.
No, but he absolutely asked Mr. Swift. He definitely asked Tim Swift on that the Evergreen farm.
Oh yeah, the
farm.
Christmas tree farm.
The Christmas tree farm. And I mean, it would have been a no-brainer. You can just tell from everything that's been going on that those families love each other, and that he is very, I'm sure, happy that his daughter found somebody that she actually likes.
Yeah, it's a big moment.
And
I'm sure.
The thing, like when I watched that podcast she was on with Jason and Travis, like you couldn't help but, regardless of what anybody thought of conversation or anything, the energy that Travis was bringing towards her was only one of love. He is her biggest fan.
Yes. Yeah, you can tell that. And I listen, is it a love for me? No. But it's a love for her.
Yeah.
And that's sweet.
Is it a love for me?
150%. 150%. Yes.
I would absolutely end up with Travis Kelce.
I could see you marrying an NFL player. I could see you having the same exact trajectory as Taylor Swift.
I'm like, that's why I was honestly shocked that like Colton Underwood wasn't for me.
Not yet.
Well, no, Mama, he's married with a kid.
Oh, is he really?
That's how it works for people sometimes.
Yeah.
So you come out.
for the elite gays, for the wealthy gays,
gays with a body.
Wealthy gays with a body who are white, you come out when everyone already knew you were gay, and then you do get married and have a kid within about 8 months.
Exactly.
It is exactly that every time.
It's like clockwork.
Yeah.
But I can see. And if there's anybody who's listening to this that is in the NFL, which I know we have a few listeners, a few players.
Well, bound to be in the 10 million. In
the 10 million. Yeah. We got a whole team is listening. I'm sure the Eagles are listening.
Sure all the Eagles are
right
listening,
now.
Yeah.
Or who the Chargers used our sound.
Oh, right.
That was wild.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're listening. I'm here. I'm available. And I would do a podcast with you as well. If you were to
sweet.
hold my leg and hold my back. That's all I want.
What?
No, I was just gonna say, would you have done anything differently in that shoot, or you think that was perfect?
Their engagement shoot?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have done anything differently. I really appreciate how real it feels.
Yeah.
It's clearly a clear engagement shoot.
And do you have any ideas of what's to come from here? When it comes to wedding,
like I said, I didn't think we'd even get a peek into this. So now I'm like, are we gonna actually see? Because when you first said it, you said that wedding is gonna be insane and Jake Shane is gonna be there. Those are the first two things you said, and
I said Harry Daniels is gonna be singing.
Daniels will be there. And I at first was like, well, we won't see that wedding. There's no world. But now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, there is a pretty good chance we will see something from that wedding.
I think so too. But it won't be Kardashian documented.
I highly, 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 highly doubt it.
There will be no footage or social cuts from that wedding.
I don't think so.
Although I think she can shock us with one social cut.
A social cut
that's like clipped pretty quick of like her walking down dress. What I'm seeing right now is a long veil.
Can you describe the dress? I know that you love a wedding dress.
I think I really am like meant to be like on Say Yes to the Dress.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be like the next. Who was the host of that?
I don't know.
It wasn't Clinton Kelly, but something like that. What I can see for her is a sweetheart neckline. I would say tight bodice. I would be shocked if there was lace. But she does have that sort of style where I could see her have a lace sleeve. But let's say it's not. I might be crazy to say this, a drop waist.
Yeah. Who hasn't? Who hasn't right now?
Exactly. Not too poofy, but enough. Oh, is it silk or is it tulle? I think it might be a drop waist thin tulle gown that has a nice flow in the back, and then I do believe she is going to have some sort of gorgeous lace veil that is going to be longer than the actual train of the dress that's going to just flow down that aisle.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, that's just it.
I'm thinking the dress will be, my guess is for designers, we're going to go with either Versace, because she's always doing Versace. I could see her doing something with Stella McCartney. I didn't really know if Stella does bridal. And what was my third thought? Fuck. It lost me. So I'm going to say Versace or Stella.
No Vera Wang. Vera Wang's punching her buck right now.
I don't know. I'm thinking about what Taylor wears. Like, I feel like she wears Burberry sometimes. She's wearing a lot of Louis Vuitton, but she's doing that like in a Logomania way. I don't really think that's going to impact her wedding attire. It's a royal wedding.
It's a royal wedding. I do, but what if she had it at the Ohika Castle? Can you imagine?
Kevin Jonas?
Like Kevin Jonas.
Like Kevin Jonas did?
Like Kevin Jonas.
Where she filmed Blank Space?
Can you imagine? She takes it back to Blank Space.
I would be pretty shocked if she had that wedding at the Ohika Castle. I'll say that. I'd be pretty surprised. That wedding is going to need to be somewhere in Europe that no one has ever heard of before, and it's going to need to be like the most high security event of all time. Like, I don't think that we're even going to get a paparazzi shot from that wedding. I imagine it's going to be so maximum security.
Yeah.
It'll be like inside the Prudential Center, like fully hidden from the world.
No one's going to know when that date is going to be happening.
Yeah.
Aside from the guests.
Yes.
And speaking of guests, who do we believe will be at that wedding?
Selena Gomez, of course.
I want to be there.
Yeah, and Selena's getting married too soon. Oh my God.
This is just peak culture. This is just peak culture.
It's bread and circuses. We are loving it. We are
so
loving
good. But it is nice because it's, and even for the people who aren't Swifties out there, because there are so many people that are not Swifties out there. And can I ask you, and you can go in or you can take it easy. What is it for people that makes them loathe Taylor Swift?
I struggle to answer that question because I believe a lot of nuance is involved, and I don't believe Swifties handle nuance well, which I think would be one of the top 5 reasons for it. I don't think Taylor herself is entirely responsible for why people don't like her. I think that the way that some of her more immature fans use the internet and talk about her is a main contributor. I think, hey, I'm not afraid to say it. I think there's some climate things. I think there's some political things. I think there's some selectiveness when it comes to when she chooses to speak out about things that upsets people. I also think that for a lot of people, she's kind of just like everyone else, and that bothers them.
I think that's what it is.
I think that's a big part of it, is that people don't feel like she's earned it, because one, she sings about her relationships and she sings about being a woman, and that already 2 strikes against you as a person. And I think people, they don't see it as art or as poetic as it is because of internalized misogyny and things like that, or externalized misogyny. And I also think that I would say that's a big contributor.
There were some people that weren't Swifties beforehand that listened to a piece of work like Folklore and were like, wait, actually she kind of got me, because to your point, they did see her as like a songwriter, artist, poet in that sense, as opposed to singing songs about love or whatever. Yeah, no, it is really interesting to me, because and for those people out there that are such hardcore Swiftie haters that'll be like, oh, I can't, because I'll be on dates too. They'd be like, oh,
gay men
you like Taylor Swift? I'm like, girl, I'm not saying that I'm kissing her feet, but I'm saying that I also grew. This is the thing that I say. It's like, I grew up with Taylor Swift, right? Like I've stayed with her through certain eras. I've dipped out on others. Like, I don't think I know her whole repertoire. I'm not trying to compete with other Swifties. And I do think that there are some times where I feel inadequate in the Swiftie space, and I hold my breath and I don't speak on it. But I can't deny that she was a resource for me when I was at a young age, and I watched her grow into who she is now, and I stayed with her along the journey, even if I dipped off, and listened to the music, and it made me feel something, especially when I was in high school, when I was listening to Teardrops on My Guitar, or different eras where I was like, oh my God, this is hitting me, or it makes me fantasize about something. Today was a fairy tale, made me fantasize about something. That is what she brought for me. So I'm not going to turn my back on her unless she did something cancelable.
Right. Which some people do believe she has.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that's really, if you think about the things that someone like her has done that are cancelable versus, say, Brad Pitt.
Correct.
Who famously abused his children and his wife and continues to work, and there's no problem with it.
Baby, people are still going to Chris Brown concerts.
Exactly. So, like there's some really obvious double standards. And to your point, I think it's so fine not to like an artist. I think it's so fine not to like someone's music for either if it's taste wise or if it's even personal reasons. But when it is like it's like an identity for you, that's when I'm like, you have to work on something here. Like, your identity, and the things that you're loudest about should not be like the pop star you don't like the most. Like, it should be the things you love, the things that you care about. Like, so when it is that, I'm like, there is something here that you're gonna figure out in 3 years. Like, and this is not for me to handle. Like, why do you care so much?
You're gonna
why does this bother you so
based
much?
on what other crazed fans have said or done, or how they would react to certain news, when you know that might not even be the case for myself, but you don't let me get another word in because I told you that I like Taylor Swift, and that doesn't work for you.
Right.
And that's situations for certain people. I think it's bizarre and it's odd, because I don't think there is a singular artist that somebody would say to me that's aside from Taylor Swift that I would say, I mean, again, if they were to say I'm the number one Chris Brown fan, I would say I'm gonna have to leave the table.
I'd be a little bit confused.
You know, but there are certain artists even that are like have done some shit that are cancelable that I'd be like, okay, well, let's talk about that. Why? I wouldn't be like, you're a fan of whomever.
Like there's some people, like if you're like a Morgan Wallen stan, I'm like for sure like that tells me a lot about you. You know what I mean? There's certain people like that where I'm like they openly represent something. If you're a Kanye stan, like for obviously
that's neither here nor there. We don't need to talk about that any longer.
It's so scary.
It's scary because you never know.
Yeah,
that's another thing. It's like you never, and it's not coming from her. That is,
no, I know exactly.
You know, it's like.
Shh. No, yeah, it's like shut up.
Shut up.
It's like be careful, we could get clipped. We're
gonna get clipped.
Could be the end for us.
And it's going everywhere. But
no, but ultimately, like, I mean, there is differences and there's obviously a lot of nuance to it.
Yeah. But Selena Gomez will be at that wedding.
Selena Gomez will be at that wedding.
The Hegyes. No.
Whoa. No, Gigi is friends with Taylor. Yeah. The Himes is who I thought you were about to say. I mean, come on. A lot of people.
You know who won't be receiving an invitation?
Who?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Andrew.
I'm sorry. I play with fire.
You're Joan Rivers.
There are a lot of
Joni.
I am Jody. You're Joni Mitchell, and I'm Jody Rivers. That's gonna be a good costume.
Yeah,
too.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be star-studded. I mean, we can't even begin to imagine who will be there. I mean, Zoe Kravitz, Robert Pattinson, maybe not Robert Pattinson. I don't know what made me just say his name.
I think
Zoe and Robert were dating or something, whatever. But like they went to dinner one time.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes these things just stay in the back of my mind. I know Zoe Kravitz is a good friend of hers.
I wonder if Rachel Platten will get an email.
Did you see what Rachel Platten announced this week?
No.
Oh, Andrew, Fight Song Rachel's version.
You're kidding me. You're kidding.
That's Song That's Rachel's version is coming out, and I'm keeping up.
Joe, you're kidding me.
Yes, and what's the other one? What's that other hit she had?
Oh, she has another hit.
I stand by you.
Oh, even if I can't find heaven.
Yes.
I'm gonna stand by you.
Yeah. She's doing a whole like Rachel's version. So and she credited Taylor. I mean, how could you not? But she was like, Taylor really inspired me to do this.
Interesting sync up on the timeline. To thank Taylor Swift the week that she gets engaged.
You think that was all planned by Rachel Platten's team?
I can see Rachel Platten's team saying, "Babe, do you want an invite to that wedding? Let's get Rachel's version."
Yeah,
I wonder what the difference is going to be on this one. It's just going to be a re-record.
You think she's going to re-record?
She's just not going to just like. I would like to see her throw in a little something different. It's been years.
You want her to like bring up like current events in it? Or?
No, I wouldn't say that, but like. I'm not afraid if she was to change some things.
Like do like a final verse key change.
Yeah. What if she started really slow? What if it was like almost acoustic at the beginning?
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I guess you're right. It is.
On the ocean.
It's like literally what was it, Kathy and Oda?
Yeah.
Be like,
you're gonna love this part.
This is where it picks up. It's the slowest part of the song. Wow, I'm excited. That's really great news. Yeah, but I do think that she'll get an invite to the wedding.
That would be sweet. That would be sweet.
I think
it's either gonna be very small and intimate or incredibly. It's gonna be like an Oscars.
After you brought up Rob Pattinson, I did think in my head, she's going to say to herself,
I can't do this.
We are not inviting Rob Pattinson. And we have to make it a small and intimate
He's going to be where she draws the line.
Yeah, I think I can see it being a 50-person wedding.
Think about it. He has to invite that whole team.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody there has to, I think, bring a person with them. No?
But, well, what do you mean?
Like a part of their team? No, I guess they have partners and stuff like that.
Wait, what do you mean?
You said who?
I meant like Taylor, his team. Football team.
Oh, I was talking about
all
personal
of the
people's teams. Like Jake Shane and his entire team.
Well, Jake Shane's team will be there. All of Align PR will be there.
All of Align PR. No, his whole football team is going to be there.
And then all of their partners.
But then the people that aren't, then there's so
much
to it.
The crew, like the coaches.
Imagine 3 players left out. Oh, we have news. We're being fed news for months.
Oh my god.
They're saying, what's the problem with him and this person?
We have so much work cut out for us. I think we should offer our advice to Taylor. I think we should see if we could help. Yeah, because we could plan this wedding in a big way.
We are the wedding planners for Taylor Swift.
It's publicity.
It's publicity.
We should have Adele perform.
Yeah, I've thought about this.
We should have Adele perform.
Well, I literally said, I've talked about this in the podcast before. I had this amazing pitch for a TLC show, which was the day of coordinator.
Yes.
What's up, Doc? We are the day of coordinators for Taylor Swift.
Tree Payne is going to have to enter a 7-month regenerative retreat after this wedding.
Yes.
This is going to send her over the edge.
She's not. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine managing this wedding?
No.
I can't even imagine
the stress when she found out.
How many people are on a football team?
I could only assume
50,
30.
Okay.
Yeah, 50.
I'm imagining 50.
Well, because they have like for
the
first line, second line, stand-ins.
What are they called?
They're getting anybody who wants to be in the NFL is getting on the NFL these days.
I guess, sure.
Whatever.
Why didn't you get there?
Practice squad.
I feel like you wanted to. Oh, okay.
I'm a little too small.
You wanted to be on the NFL at points in your life.
I did. I thought I was going to be in 7th grade. Then I broke my wrist backpedaling.
Best day of your life.
Best day of my life. Now I can focus on Taylor Swift instead of Travis Kelce. But yeah, I think 50 people
from that team
plus their spouses.
So that's 100. That's 100 right there. That's just the Kansas City Chief players. We're not including again all of management, all of owners, all of coaches.
No.
So that's, and I would say another 50 minimum.
Mm-hmm.
You have to consider here now Taylor. That's just, we're only considering his coworkers.
And I swear to you, one of them shows up alone. I'm speculating.
Gay.
That's all I'll say. Exactly.
Okay.
Gay.
Sure. So you're going to be paying careful attention. It's as if we're going to be at that wedding. We're going to have that.
Well, we are.
List.
We're day of coordinators.
That's true. You're right. You're right. Taylor is going to be inviting. It's really tough. She really has to make some tough decisions here because it's going to be genuinely enormous.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm thinking about like Ed Sheeran, Phoebe Bridgers, like Maren Morris. She brought her up on the podcast, so Maren Morris is getting invited to that wedding. Think about it, like Keith Urban, like, which means who's that? A bug.
Okay, you know what I would like to see from this wedding, honestly? And I'm going to have to talk to Tree Payne. The next We Are the World.
She's going to have no choice.
She has no choice. There's too many artists in one room to not take out some microphone to do the next We Are the World.
I actually completely agree. Sabrina Carpenter will be the lead.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. She'll do some sort of doo-wop country beat.
Jack Antonoff, Margaret Qualley, Lena Dunham and Jack Antonoff at the same wedding. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that's only one.
There you go. We have another show being written soon.
I doubt Lord's getting an invitation. I don't think that but if she were, and Lena, Lord, and Jack were all at this wedding, we need cameras up. We need cameras up at the wedding.
I'll tell you what Too Much Season 2 is about.
Imagine.
This wedding.
Who else? There's so many people that I could just think of Taylor being. I mean, Beyonce.
Oh my god.
Beyonce would be there. Adele, it's possible. And she's performing, so that's tough.
Yeah, you're right. But this is the thing about Adele. Sometimes I'm like, Adele, she'll be like, thanks, babe.
I can't do it, love.
I can't make it, love.
I could see her.
I can see her saying, I can't make it.
I could see her saying she can't make it.
Which is neither here nor there.
I wish I had the iPad because like there's so many people I'm thinking of right now. Like I'm going back to the squad days, and like we're gonna lose a lot of those girls. Like I don't think Zendaya is getting an invitation.
No, I think Zendaya is on set. She's on set for Euphoria
season 3.
Yeah,
she can't get off that set.
No.
Who else? I'm sure there's someone that I'm not thinking of that's obvious that's staring us right in our faces right now, you guys. I'm sure.
You think Ellen's getting an invite from London?
I hope to God that Ellen receives a lawsuit for all the times that she made that girl walk through that haunted house. Because it was happening a lot. She was falling. Taylor was falling to the ground a lot on the set of the Ellen show in fear and terror.
Yeah.
In fear and terror. Harry Styles, you think she's going to invite him?
No.
Joe Jonas is getting an invitation.
You think so?
I think Joe Jonas will get an invitation.
I was going to say, I don't think any of the Jonases.
Well, Taylor is friends with Sophie Turner, and they are no longer together. However, so maybe she won't. Maybe he won't. But Sophie's obviously invited.
Of course.
But Sophie and Joe, I believe, are amicable.
Well, I know who's not going either, but we don't have to mention them.
Yeah, I think that whoever you're saying, we're gonna not mention them.
Who else? Any young talent? Has she taken anyone under her wing? Chapel Roan?
I don't know about Chapel, but Gracie Abrams.
Audrey Hobart
+1. Audrey Hobart +1 to Taylor's wedding via Gracie Abrams.
Oh, and that's gonna be so crazy for the day that Audrey's in that room with Taylor because it's game over.
It's game over.
She'll be the third opener
Benson
for the
Boone. He opened for the Eras tour. Do you know that? He was
not
the
for
opener.
ours.
No, he was the opener somewhere in Europe.
I'll tell you.
That's how he kind of got his big moment.
About Benson Boone. You better move the bread basket to the center of that table. Because he's about to get up on it and he's going to flip right off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Brittany Mahomes, Trump supporter, front and center, probably at the dais.
I'm sorry. 20%. 20% of that party
is Trump.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 20 to 70.
Yeah. 20
I'm going to say it's a 20-70 split.
You're right. 20-70 split is so correct.
TBD.
But yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. I think.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Ice Spice. She's in the wedding party. She keeps going to those Super Bowls.
Ice Spice is the flower girl. 100%.
Lana is doing a reading.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's going to be... I mean, I know that she wants to probably keep it non-televised, but if it was to be televised, it would be the most watched event in the entire world, I fear.
And you know what? It doesn't seem like that exclusive anymore. Now, anyone could get an invitation.
I genuinely think that we might get a PR email.
You think that because of this episode, how well and how respectful we've been over Taylor, we're going to get an invitation to the wedding.
Joe, at least a reading from Corinthians.
I would love that. Is Corinthians the one?
I have no idea.
What's the classic?
It's got to be Corinthians.
Love is patient, love is kind.
I see a lot when I check.
I would love to do that.
Sometimes I get a follower and I'll check and I'll be like, in the bio it's Corinthians. Or I see a comment and I look in the bio, it's Corinthians.
Beautiful name for a baby girl.
Corinthians. Honestly, Corinthians Hegyes. I think Corinthians is an amazing middle name as well. I think it could be like
Corinthians Stone. Emma Stone's at the wedding. Oh my God.
Easy 8-2.
This is insane. You just name a celebrity. They're at the wedding. Blake Lively. We don't know. We don't know. And she is the godmother to those three kids. We don't know.
Okay. I just got full body chills thinking about the fact that she's not going to be there.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Katy Perry. She's not. She's gonna respectfully not get an invitation.
I think Taylor's gonna. This is what's gonna happen for this one. Taylor's gonna send her a message and say like, "Hey, Katie, hope you're well.
You're on the B list."
No, I'm just gonna be like, so we were crunching numbers and we don't have any space for you at the party.
Or Justin Trudeau. You know about this?
That they're together.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. There's something about the name Justin Trudeau that just makes me think that he was gay. And I don't know what it is.
The former prime minister of Canada. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's seen that face. He's sweet though. I mean, I don't know him. I don't know.
Have you met him?
I don't know how me saying he's a gay man, but he's sweet though.
Makes sense.
There was nothing wrong with that in the first place. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's going to be an amazing wedding. The engagement seems sweet. I wonder where he did it.
It looked like...
But I don't think that was in real time.
I think that... I wish I had the iPad, but I'm pretty sure we're seeing him down on one knee in that first picture. I think it's the picture of her being proposed to.
Do you think, or do you think that the photographer said, let's get a picture of you on your knee? I think it's the latter.
That feels, to quote our former manager when we fired him, that feels icky. That feels icky to me. I don't think that that's the case.
I just wonder. Yeah, well, then he just brought her to a florist.
It looks like a beautiful garden somewhere.
It was a beautiful garden.
And somewhere. I'm sure she's somewhere.
She's at in full bloom.
She is at the old Westbury Gardens.
Yeah, she is.
No, she is. I'm imagining somewhere in London.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's not.
Joe?
I feel embarrassed and foolish and stupid that I even said that.
And it's crazy.
But I forgot that she's not. I know I'm gonna have to, but I really forgot that she cut ties to London. She's somewhere in Nashville or in Missouri, and she is in a garden.
Yeah.
She could be in her own backyard. We don't know.
Yeah.
She's wearing a wedge.
You look at Taylor Swift and you say wedge. Of course, she's.
But it's nice. It must be so nice for her that she could like wear a heel and not be taller than her boyfriend.
Yeah,
it's like really the first time
because he's like so big.
Yeah,
she is so lucky. He is so lucky.
Andrew, he is
the luckiest man in the world.
Yes, yeah.
In this regard too,
yes.
It's like she's at the top of her.
We're talking about Travis Kelce. You know what I mean? And that says a lot.
I mean, and that says a lot. I would have found another way to talk about Travis Kelce.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't even know he existed.
You're right.
You wouldn't.
I think about
we
all
would
of
not
the
know
athletes.
that Travis Kelce existed.
I think about all of the athletes that I know. Lamar Odom. Blake Griffin.
Why Blake Griffin? Who did he date?
Miles something else. Blake Griffin, I think he was in that circuit with those girls. I could be wrong.
I feel like he dated Kendall Jenner.
Almost,
and I'm putting dated in quotes.
Yeah. There was a man named Miles something.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure with Kim. I'm pretty sure Lamar and Chloe. There was no. It wasn't Blake Griffin. Was with that wasn't Blake. What's his name? Who was the one with Kim? Oh, and he was and she lost the ring in the damn water.
Oh my God, Chris Humphries. Remember him?
Of course I remember him. Again, this is why I like sports. That's why I would like sports.
right.
And I would watch the game for that reason.
Yeah, there should be an all-stars game fully of like the wags of celebrity women. Like I want like just the athletes
that have dated celebrity women.
In an all-stars game of water polo.
And it's hosted by us.
Imagine.
We're open for work. Like
that's one thing about us. We are truly open for work. It's scary.
And we'd be willing to make a lot of different comments. Like it would be funny and quick.
And we could be clean. We could be G-rated. We've done family stuff. We did freeform ads for a while. Like we can do it.
I don't have to curse. I can make it really serious and professional as well. But listen, anything else that you would like to
discuss about
the wedding or even just engagements in general?
In engagements in general, here's what I'll say. I like a long engagement. I'm into like someone getting engaged for 1.5 years plus. I think that's chic. A short engagement, my eyebrows raise.
See,
what's going on?
To me, a long engagement signifies you're working some things out.
I could also see that. Well, if it goes beyond like 2 years, I'm like, why just get married? Pull the plug. Unless you're saving up for a big wedding. Hey. But let me know that. You need. Tell me that.
Yeah.
Because I need to know that going into it.
People are starting GoFundMe's for anything. Listen, they have 2 years, 2+ years. I'd donate.
You want some Kickstarters for weddings to come up? I think
if someone really needed
maybe we're misallocating some
I'm donating
funding.
To everything.
Okay.
I listen. I'm looking at my bank account. It's not looking good either.
So, don't you think there are more important places for mutual aid to go than to Susan Sharon's wedding?
Susan Sharon only needed $5 from me. I'm allocating funds to very important needs
and to Susan Sharon's wedding
and to Susie.
Sure.
If it was, but okay, take as much time as you need. But if it was a quick turnaround, there's a few different reasons here. Shotgun wedding,
right?
Which, so fine.
I love it.
If you want to look a certain way if you don't want to have a kid before your wedding, I get that. Let's shotgun it out. Listen, if there was a prenup, signed and you're getting married in 3 months. Is that what a prenup does?
I don't think so.
People want the money. Insurance,
love that.
I'd be getting
immigration,
married.
Love that.
I'd be getting married in 25 days for that insurance. in 3 weeks.
I could see that for you.
Joe, when I meet somebody,
it's going to be such a mess. It's going to
everything
be such
that
a
you're
mess.
going to play this episode at my wedding that I walked down the aisle for, that I have,
you have
a full wedding party.
Gigantic ring.
A gigantic gaudy ring.
Yes.
At a Long Island catering hall. It's at Verdi's
of Westbury.
There's 350 people there.
Yeah.
And it's traditional.
Yes. Paniel vodka, aplenty.
Aplenty. For sure. Yeah. So, but I will say one thing about engagements. To me, I mean, I guess I'm only speaking about my own personal engagements, but I do think that there is something extremely intimate about privacy when you're getting engaged. Not to say that there's anything wrong with getting engaged in public. I just think that brings a sense of, if I was the person getting down on one knee, I would be a lot
that's humiliating.
It's humiliating.
I think it's so much pressure. Obviously, I mean, it's not like breaking news. I think that proposing in public is really almost manipulative to the person who's being proposed to.
True.
Like, how do you reject your partner in front of like your family and friends? How awkward. How awkward you're just gonna say like yes. Yeah. I'm someone who I would get proposed to and say yes, even if I did not mean it. I would say yes.
Yeah.
Even if I was like, this person is wrong for me, I would say yes to that proposal, and then I would send them a text later that night.
Let's say the person got down on one knee, you're on the London Eye.
I would try to jump right off of that thing.
But it would take 30 minutes until you got to the bottom.
So I would say okay, so I'm proposed to, we're at the bottom of the London Eye.
So right now it's like you're about 3 minutes out of your 30-minute journey on the London Eye,
and they get proposed to.
And you just got proposed to.
And there's like 6 families in there with us, and it's hot as hell.
It's hot as hell, and there's 27 minutes you have left.
I would not say yes or no. I would say, oh my God. And then I would just have to vamp and improv for 28 minutes.
To the entire community.
I would just be chatting everyone up. I'd say, we just got here. This is crazy. Like, how amazing is this? Like, let's talk about, were you planning this the whole time? Like, I would ask a lot of questions. I would beat around the bush.
Yeah.
And then we would touch down onto that ground. And I would say,
babe, are you serious?
I'm going to go to the Mamma Mia experience tonight alone. And I think you should think about what you just did.
Yeah.
And I'll meet you back tomorrow.
Yeah. Any closed space that's a timed experience, that there's engagements, because I'm sure there are engagements happening on the London Eye.
I'm sure.
Joe, I'm sure it's a top engagement spot. It's top of you see the entire city of London. I would be miserable.
I don't give a fuck.
Top of the Eiffel, jumping.
Is it crowded? I guess so.
100%. Again, crowded space is not for me when it comes to that. Like, baby, I'm gonna want to kiss you. I'm gonna want to make out. I'm gonna want to do those. I also don't want my family around there right now.
No.
Tell them to come later.
That is heterosexual behavior, and I'm happy for them, but it's not for me.
My sister, I always think she did like it. They like walk through a little like art garden whatever proposal. He already had the plan for later, the engagement party. That's when everyone shows up.
Yeah.
Not the peeking toms.
Yes.
The peeping toms.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. That feels like a lot.
But it's sweet. It's always going to end sweet.
Of course it's sweet. It's sweet. How could it not be sweet?
And maybe we all hope one day. Well, maybe not all of us. Maybe some hope one day we get someone to get on their knees for us, and it's not for one out of 2 reasons. Although I'll get, you know what? Should we take a call? Good children to the guidance office.
Hi, good children. This is Ricky. I'm from California. My boyfriend and I are going to be visiting the East Coast, Manhattan, New York. And I wanted to know your guys' 5 must-dos, must-sees for our trip there. Love listening to you guys. Okay, bye.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky. Hope you didn't come yet.
Hope when you called on Thursday.
Oh, so Ricky
and this
didn't
comes
show
out
up.
within a week. Yeah, you really lucked out, Ricky.
Yeah.
Because we could have answered this in 6 months.
Yeah.
So this is amazing for you. What's a top spot for you in NYC?
A top spot for me in NYC? That's a really good question.
You're coming in the fall, I'm presuming, Ricky. I'm just guessing off of the fact that it's about to be fall. Number one, I'm sorry, and it's stereotypical, but it's what it is for a reason. The Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Oh, yeah.
I can't recommend enough spending almost as long as you possibly can at that. I think that you can do so much. You can see so much. It's quintessential New York. I mean, you're seeing where the Met Gala is hosted. If you go for the most basic entry-level concept of it, you're seeing all of history, gorgeous views, and you can step outside of the Met and you can walk right through Central Park, and it's going to be the fall and the leaves are going to be changing. You can get a hot pretzel from a cart.
So gorgeous.
You can get a little hot chocolate, I'm sure, somewhere.
Yeah, take advantage of the nature in New York. Because there's not much, but in the fall, I would say Central Park. I would even go to say Prospect Park, because if
don't go to Prospect Park. I love Prospect Park too, but for your first trip to New York,
I guess
to haul ass to Prospect Park.
I will say, I know it's nothing new and it's like whatever. I do think that Domino Park has the best view of the city.
I would agree, 100%.
And I mean, if it's fall and it's gorgeous weather out and you're sitting on that little fake lawn that they have there for you, or a chair, it is romantic, especially at night, and you can take gorgeous pictures as
I would say plan a whole night in Williamsburg.
Oh, yeah,
that's
absolutely.
what I think Williamsburg is made for tourism in a way that I don't even hate.
No.
I'm fine with it. You could go to so many amazing restaurants in Williamsburg. Go to Monte Sacro.
This is the thing. One of my favorites, Monte Sacro. And you know what I'm going to tell you?
What?
It's not even Monte Sacro. It's La Nonna. Have you dabbled in La Nonna Restaurante?
On Kent?
Yes.
Andrew, you went to La Nonna years ago and you told me it was terrible, so I've never gone.
I take back everything I've ever said about
this
La
sucks.
Nonna.
You went with your family. You said it was bad. You went for Easter.
Well, I mean, it was probably an off day for them. It was Easter. I recently got La Nonna. Their pesto gnocchi in a cream sauce was unbelievable. But yeah, I would say Monte Sacro. There's different restaurants. There is going to be the restaurants that people are going to tell you to go to that you're never going to be able to get into, like Misi. Lilia.
Yeah, and you don't need to go there. You don't need to go to Le Croc.
And I'll say another thing. People are going to be waiting online for Joe's Pizza. It's good. Go down the road.
Go down the road. Go to Rose's.
Go to Rose's Pizza.
This is just if you're visiting Williamsburg. We have a lot of thoughts on Williamsburg, but yeah, go to Rose's for spend an entire day in Williamsburg.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. There's a lot to do. Get lunch at Rose's. You can go to Domino. You can go to, obviously McCarran Park. There's so many shops so endless shops to pop into, endless coffee to get.
And then you're like, oh, it's 8 p.m. Maybe I should head to the Exley for a drink.
Oh yes, gay guys. Go to the Exley. Gay guys. Go to the Exley. Go to Animal.
Well,
have a whole Williamsburg night.
Go
to that place. Where did they have my birthday that year? That French place?
Oh, Joe St. Maisie's.
St. Maisie's is so cute. I just walked past it last night. I was like emotional. I was like, I literally listening to Audrey Hoppert's album, walking past our old apartment.
Stop.
Almost killed me last night. Almost killed me.
Oh, I miss those experiences, especially the one time that we got spotted. It was a few months in, and then we saw it. We were like, oh my God. I was like, oh shoot, like we can't go into our apartment because they're going to know where we live. Like anyone would care. But I would also say, like, there's so many parts of the city that I also love. Soho, if you're trying to shop, but you love Lovely Day.
Lovely Day is an amazing place.
Rin Tin Tin
is
for a little
cute.
drink.
Lovely Day is an amazing restaurant. Cash only or Amex. So plan ahead for that. Rin Tin Tin is cute there's definitely a cute Soho vibe. So you could do that.
The Village. West Village. Like,
just go see Stonewall. Fuck it.
Fuck it. No one's gonna say it. Go see Stonewall. You might as well experience some history while you're here as well.
Yeah.
Grab a drink. Maybe, and then again, what I love about New York, what you love about New York too, I'm sure, and
Walk.
Brooklyn, obviously, it's walking, but also go see a drag show.
That's true.
You're here. You're in a city with so many queens that are performing at all moments of the day.
If you have
go
any
see
questions,
Reese Havoc and Hanukkah Lewinsky
at The Simple Life.
Go see The Simple Life. Go have a fun night out. Go see Izzy Uncut. Go see people that are popping their legs, doing high kicks.
If you need any recommendations for that, I'm not joking. Just DM Lemon Chiffon on Instagram.
Literally.
And you will get an itinerary. You'll get a schedule of the entire week of what's happening in drag. It's actually crazy. What else?
Oh, I mean,
go to Carmine's.
Well, there's only 2 of you, but if you had other people that you're with, and
split a meal at Carmine's.
And you know what? Now people are saying you got to go see a Broadway show.
I would say if you do want to though, John Proctor is the villain.
Yeah, classic
is my priority right now. Or obviously Oh Mary. Ginger Twinsies is having its moment though.
I've heard so many
Ginger
people saying
Twinsies is having its moment. I feel like that's the perfect one to go see as well. And tickets are still cheap. While they're still cheap before they become Oh Mary prices.
Yeah.
But Carmine's
delicious. Would you even there's so much to do in the city. Obviously, if you're only visiting for a short amount of time, you don't need to see everything. I know it's touristy, but if it's a nice fall day,
he's walking the High Line.
I was gonna say you're walking the High Line.
You love the High Line.
I love the High Line. And then go to Chelsea Market. Like, I'm sorry.
Chelsea Market, enough of that. Chelsea Market. What do you do I want to know what you've gotten at Chelsea Market.
I've eaten a few things at Chelsea Market. I've gotten a few little pastries at Chelsea Market.
What are they?
I couldn't tell
because
you.
I don't think you have. I think you just walk through Chelsea Market. It looks like Diagon Alley from Harry Potter. It's cute, but there's nothing to really do there.
You're right.
Do you know what I mean?
You're right.
I can't think of a time I've eaten at Chelsea Market.
You're right.
You don't agree. You don't think I'm
right.
I
know. I mean, like,
no, I feel bad now. You feel really dejected about Chelsea Market. I didn't know it was as personal to you.
Yeah, it's
I feel
like
really bad. I'm sorry.
I was a stakeholder in Chelsea Market.
Yeah, I take everything I said back.
I wonder,
Chelsea Market.
Is there any like rooftop experience? We're not rooftop people, really.
I mean, there's like places to go, like.
But yeah, so yeah, and also let us know. You can DM us and we'll send you this all.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's going to be a great experience regardless. You can always go up to you don't want to go to the cloisters. You're going to be so far away from everything.
Go to the cloisters.
Go to the cloisters, experience the outdoors.
There's a lot.
Natural History Museum. Go to the butterfly exhibit.
Oh God, all those dead butterflies.
I know, they're
me,
dead.
You, and Rita Marie Pepe.
Exactly. But that's exciting. That's very, very
That is
exciting.
really exciting. Enjoy your trip. And I think above all else, walk around.
Mm-hmm.
Walk around for as long as you can, and you will stumble upon things that you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything better to do in New York.
No.
Especially Manhattan. Like, just go wherever.
Mm-hmm.
Follow a color. Follow a color for 17 blocks, and then see where you end up.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot more to do. Ruma, and bring that back. So... shall we get into our rumors?
Yes, please.
I'm tired of rumors starting. Rumor right up my alley. Andrew, what's right up your alley this week?
Right up my alley this week, you guys. I'm back to it. I'm reading The Velvet Rage. And listen, for those of you who don't know the lore with The Velvet Rage, for me is that I started reading The Velvet Rage and I left it in the back of an Uber, which is not embarrassing, but I wasn't reading the book in the Uber. So, like, why was the book out of my bag in the Uber? Unsure. That sweet man now has what it's like to be a gay man in a straight man's world. I wonder what he did with it. I can only hope he read it. But yeah, I'm back to reading it. And honestly, I'm learning a lot. I know a lot of people have read it before. You know, it's a self-help book. It's an identity book. It's I don't know. I'm learning a lot about gay culture, and I'm learning about a lot about myself along the way. I'm still only about 65 pages in, but at least I'm starting. And it's better than just doom scrolling and watching random reality television shows. So that's my rumor for the week, and I'll let you know.
My rumor this week is Disco Witches of Fire Island by Blair Fell. This was not my rumor, right? I just talked about it.
Yeah, you just talked about it.
My rumor this week is Disco Witches of Fire Island by Blair Fell. This is a book I read all summer. It was my summer reading. I really took my time with it. I basically read it every time I was on Fire Island. Fabulous book. Fabulous book. It takes place in the 80s on Fire Island. It's like low-key about the AIDS crisis, but in a way that doesn't make you like really depressed and sad, which I'm reading a book about that right now. That's a whole different story. Here's the basic summary. Gay guy goes to Fire Island to bartend for the summer, moves in with these two elder gays who may or may not be witches. Cute romance ensues, drama ensues, witchcraft ensues. Couldn't be more up my alley if I even wrote it myself. What a book. Highly recommend. Cute, quick read. If you're gay, if you like gay people and you like summer and you like beaches and you like Fire Island and you like witches, any of those, I think it's gonna check a box for you. It was cute.
It's cute. I'm gonna have to read it. Well, I'll probably be reading that when I'm 35.
Yeah, probably.
By this rate.
Once Spell of Rage is finished.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Our next segment, bring that back. What's
that back.
Something from your childhood, Andrew, that you would like to bring back?
It's not even, well, it is from my childhood. I know that they still exist, but I recently saw a sugar daddy. And when was the last time you had a sugar daddy? And I'm not talking the ones that are funding potentially my life.
I thought you mean the candy.
The candy.
I've never had in my life.
Have you had a sugar baby?
Yes.
Exactly. But the sugar daddies, they're big on a stick.
Yeah.
There's something about them. I mean, it's literally just like brown sugar, and like it's like caramelized, I guess. But you're just sucking a stick. That's called sugar daddy. When I was a kid, it was everything to me. I would be getting them at the Cracker Barrel. That's the only really place that I find them is the Cracker Barrel. But let's bring them back. I'm tired. Why am I not sucking some sugar sticks?
That's amazing.
Thank you.
I want to bring back Lunchables.
Oh, yeah. I saw you have a little something in there.
Exactly. I bought a little adult Lunchable of sorts. Yeah. It's a couple crackers. It's some turkey and it's some cheese. And you know what? That's a whole meal. Here's the thing. Mm-hmm. We love charcuterie. And yet we're all still turning our nose up at a Lunchable. What's the difference? What's the God's honest difference?
Joe, that's such a valid point, because I do believe charcuterie is classy. A Lunchable is classless to some.
And I'm not saying we need to have Lunchable brand Lunchables, but I'm saying the idea of a little afternoon snack being some cracker, some cheese, and some cured meat, sign me the fuck up.
I'm sorry, Oscar Mayer does it. You don't want to eat it, but Sargento's gonna do it, and you think it's classy.
It's suddenly classy because it's Sargento. Exactly.
It's like,
so I think let's bring back Lunchables in a big way. This is a fall. We're back to school. Let's have a Lunchable.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. That changed my perspective on a lot of things, because sometimes all you want is a cracker, cheese, and a piece of deli meat.
And you don't need to go buy all of those separate ingredients and then finish a sleeve of crackers.
Because you're lying to yourself if you're saying that Ritz crackers aren't better than the little herb shits you're gonna buy. Mary's Gone Crackers.
Mary's go to hell.
Mary's.
I'm just kidding. I love
Mary's. And Mary's, if you wanted to reach out,
I love Mary's. I just finished a whole box for myself the other day.
They are tasty. They're just different, and I think that like that's a good way to put it. Yeah. I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Well,
with that, Taylor Swift is engaged, and we are done with this episode.
And we are so excited to be at that wedding, and we are so excited to take part in that special day and to coordinate.
And we're grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah,
thank you to Tree and Taylor.
Yeah, it's something that we've been waiting for our entire lives. I will make sure that that cake is amazing. All right. We'll work with an amazing provider.
Melissa Tosi. What's her name? Is that her?
Christina
Tosi is going to be on that cake.
Oh, Christina Tosi found out about the engagement. She is getting a buttercream cake. I am dead. So yeah, with that, that's another episode in the books.
Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to do your homework.
Like, comment, subscribe, rate, review. We are almost at 10,000 5-star reviews.
You've been saying that for
a while. Yeah. We have to put this at the beginning. 10,000 5-star reviews. We are almost there. It's crazy. But yeah, spread the good word. Send this to somebody that might not listen to the podcast but loves Taylor Swift, because I can only assume that this episode should have 500 million streams, but what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? And don't forget, you can find us across all social media platforms at Good Children Pod. I'm on Instagram at Andrew Muscarella, on TikTok at Andrew_Muskie.
I'm on Instagram at Joe Hegyes, and on TikTok at Be Quiet Joe. And don't forget, you can get a brand new bonus episode every single Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Patreon at the link in our bio.
It's a lot of fun. And with that, we'll leave you to it. I hope you get engaged. And I
or
hope
not.
It's exactly what you want. Or not.
Whatever you want.
And if you want a lab diamond, get the lab diamond. Yeah. It's better that way.
It's better that way.